The full moon tells us we have spring tides at the moment. This means that high tides are at their highest and low tides are at their lowest, and the currents that make these extremes are at their strongest. It's imperative that we have them working for us, so we will be leaving an hour after low water tomorrow morning and take the south blowing flood tide down to the River Blackwater. It's 6:30, bit of a grey day. Some forecast is for light airs, or none at all, but we'll see how we get on. So today we've got a force 2 or 3 from the west, just as forecast, which is a lot better than the last time we came down here, when we had at least double that, and 8 to 10 foot waves coming over the bow. A very gentle day, not much wave. Wind's offshore, so the sea's fairly flat. We can get along a little bit. We're not making too much headway. We've got about another 3, maybe 4 hours before we get to our destination, which will be somewhere up the River Blackwater. Big boys wind generators, small boys wind generators. Bradwell Nuclear Power Station. Defunct at the moment, but apparently they're going to re-spark it up, much to the disgust of the locals and the three-eyed fish. Mersey Island abeam, all the colourful beach huts on the seafront. We've decided to put into Tollesbury. To do that, we need to head up Woodrolf Creek, which dries out at low water, so timing is everything if we're not to get stranded. Not the easiest of places to get into, but not the worst either. It's quite a pretty little place, deep in the heart of the salt marshes. We reckon we'll be there by 2 o'clock in time for a sensible lunch and a glass or two of something chilled. Lunch a la Jack.
So here I am, buck naked, in the marina, tied up. I've drunk all the wine, I've had my sandwich. I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day.
Sunday morning, and it's just gone 8 o'clock. It's another grey start to the day, but the forecast is for 3 or 4 from the southeast, which is going to be perfect, as most of our heading is going to be northeasterly, so the wind will be right on the side of the boat, on the beam as we say. As there isn't any water on outside the marina, we've got to wait until 11 o'clock for the tide to rise. The harbour master said to us, move it to the back of the pontoon, you've got more water there. Unfortunately we still haven't got enough, because we are in fact aground, and you may see that it's just slightly listing to starboard. It doesn't affect us too much, but it didn't actually sink into the soft mud that we were promised. It is a really lovely marina here, with lots of facilities. It's even got a swimming pool, but the problem is it's extremely restrictive getting in and out. You can only get in and out roughly at about 1.5 to 2 hours either side of high water, which occurs every 12 hours. So once you're here for a stay. There's no popping in and out, and we've got to wait now until approximately 11:30 before we can even get out. We're going to sit here, have some breakfast, and wait for the tide to rise, and then make our way back to Walton. As you can see from the creek right up there, there's no water at all. Everything's just sitting in the mud. There's no getting away from the power station. It seems to be everywhere you look. And there is Nomad, as you can see, listing to starboard, firmly aground. Right, Jack, the wind's pretty much on the nose, so what I'm going to do is I'll just get you to set the bow free, and then I'll give it a tug on here. Then the wind should push the bow off anyway. It shouldn't have too much trouble spinning it around here, even for me.
Okay. So you're going to keep your stern line on?
I'll keep the stern line on, yeah. So
this is holding us from going forward, which it won't.
We don't need to. Yeah, it's done this screen. Yeah. Yeah, hold the bow on. Yeah. Yeah, let off. Yeah. Right. Yes, please. Hopefully there'll be enough water over the sill and we won't go smashing through it. By my calculations, 8 inches to spare. Virtually an ocean full. Well, assuming I can find the exit anyway. Is this the exit here?
Yeah.
Well, he looks big enough. If he got through, we should. Yes. It's 5.5 feet. So. Well, we're out. We'll try and find the channel. That's the tricky bit. it's the cooker that's straight, it's the boat that's not. And now we've tacked and the cooker's leaning the other way. Jack Ocean Racer on the helm. This is what we came for. Bright sunny day, 18 knots of wind, spray flying, it's over 6 knots over the ground.
There's the king of sunshine. Oh, you go sailing and the sun comes out. The wind's over the shoulder. That's the way it always is for Kim. He's that lucky boy.
Gentlemen, don't go to windward.
Whoa, a little too fast there.
Proper sailing.